Monopoly has its 80th anniversary. Monopoly has its 80th anniversary.
A huge marijuana bust in Beach Mountain.
And what about that snow that's supposed to come tomorrow? Stay tuned to find out more.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Channel 99, your only local student-produced news show, where we bring you the latest news, sports, and weather. I'm your host, Joanna Tejeda.
And I'm Amber Veras.
A new letter has been written by the lawmakers in regards to ongoing nuclear negotiations with Iran. But first, unlike the first letter, which was signed by the Republican senators and addressed to Tehran, this message is bipartisan in scope and addressed to President Obama.
Today, we're going to send over a letter to the president signed by 360 members of Congress in both parties, a majority of each party, talking about some of the things that we're concerned with, and we would hope that we could get a prompt response from the White House. It's truly a very bipartisan letter expressing Congress's strong feelings about things that need to be in the agreement.
Congressman Eliot Engel made his comments today at a House hearing on the Iran nuclear negotiations. Negotiations between Iran and 6 world powers on Tehran's nuclear ambitions continue today in Switzerland. If a framework agreement can be reached this month, all parties have until July 1st to finalize the details.
President Obama says it may be time to make a voting requirement. The president pitched the idea Wednesday in Cleveland. He said mandatory voting could offset an influence of big money in politics while ending low voter turnout.
In Australia and some other countries, there's mandatory voting. It would be transformative if everybody voted. That would counteract money more than anything. If everybody voted, then it would completely change the political map in this country. Because the people who tend not to vote are young, they're lower income, they're skewed more heavily towards immigrant groups and minority groups. And they're often the folks who they're scratching and climbing to get into the middle class, and they're working hard. And there's a reason why some folks try to keep them away from the polls. We should want to get them into the polls.
The Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance says at least 26 countries have mandatory voting. So, Joanna, what do you think about that? Like, if we were to be mandatory?
I think everyone needs to vote. Everyone should vote. What do you think about that?
I don't know, because what about like those ignorant people who just have no idea what they're doing? They don't know anything about politics.
If you want your president to win, you have to vote for the president you want to win. And that's that.
I know, but some people just don't take voting seriously, and I don't feel like we should put our country, like the leader that we choose, in their hands, because that's a large percentage of America, you know?
Well, we're going to leave that up to President Obama.
That's right.
Is Apple looking to get into streaming cable TV business? The Wall Street Journal reports Apple would like to launch a streaming cable service this fall. The report says the company is talking with major channel owners to make this a reality. The service would cost between $30 to $40 a month, less than a typical cable subscription, but it would also include fewer channels. Apple is not commenting on the report.
But we definitely are going to be commenting on this, because I don't know how I would feel about an Apple cable service. I don't know. What do you feel about that?
I feel like Apple is a great company. Apple is everywhere, so why not have it in our homes, in our TVs?
You know, I think you have a point there. You have a good point there, but I feel like it's too far. It's going too far. It's everywhere now, you know? I feel like everywhere you look, there's an Apple device. There's Apple everywhere. It's taken over.
Apple
It's
is
taken over the world. All right. A young store clerk at Spencer's store gave a woman a gift to remember. Fighting breast cancer, Heather Hogboon wears lots of pink, and on a day out with her friends, she got a new accessory. When the young man asked to buy her a pink bandana, Heather was grateful, but when she saw the note the man had left inside, she was stunned. It meant the world to her, and as a beautiful gift, it means a lot to humanity of the world.
Today marks the 80th anniversary of the world's best-selling board game, Monopoly. Parker Brothers bought patents for 2 versions of the real estate game in 1935. Now distributed by Hasbro, Monopoly is translated into 47 languages and played in 114 countries. Monopoly has sold more than 275 million copies.
So, wow, Monopoly, 80 years old.
80 years old, older than my grandmother.
That's crazy.
She's been around a long time, so she's played it. My mom's played it. It's just a game for everyone.
It's a great family game. I
Yes,
love how far it's come. All right, actress Paula Patton and singer Robin Thicke have reached a divorce settlement. The nearly 9-year marriage between the two, who met in high school, will officially end April 14th, according to court documents. The singer and actor announced their separation in February of 2014. Patton later filed for divorce in October, citing irreconcilable differences. Thicke and Patton have a 4-year-old son named Julian Fuego.
After police executed a warrant and searched a home in Beach Mountain, they reportedly found around 160 marijuana plants inside a home. Some reached up to 8 feet tall. The home had been stripped of any furniture and carpeting to exclusively grow the marijuana plants. Police are charging the owners with manufacturing a controlled substance, thief of services, and criminal mischief.
The election for Israel is coming to a head. Let's check that out.
In a stunning turnaround, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declares victory.
Against all odds, we've achieved this huge victory.
Shortly before the election, Netanyahu made a major push, pledging that no Palestinian state would be established as long as he kept his office.
The right regime is in danger. The Arab voters are coming in huge amounts to the polls.
That warning troubled Palestinians pushing for peace.
This election is about racism and the racism that they've been facing as citizens of the State of Israel, and it's also about the continued occupation and denial of freedom to Palestinians in the West Bank and in the Gaza Strip.
Millions of Israelis cast ballots, and according to earlier exit polls, Bibi was behind.
It was not anticipated, but Israelis are notorious for telling the truth to pollsters and then lying at the polls.
Official results aren't expected until next week, and the process of coalition building could take much longer. The next prime minister will have a lot on his plate: Israeli security concerns, the continued push for a creation of Palestinian state, the country's soaring cost of living, plus ongoing nuclear talks with Iran, in which Israel has vested interest. Not to mention Israel's strained relationship with America. It's a long road ahead for whomever is in charge. I'm Amber Veras reporting.
Don't go away. When we come back, it's Shane Jordan with sports.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
You're watching Channel 99 BCTV, the #1 student-produced show, where we provide you with news, interviews, segments, weather, and sports. Contact us at www.facebook.com/channel99. Follow us on Instagram at channel_99. Follow us on Twitter at BCTV Channel 99. Or you can email us at channel99@hasdk12.org. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet!
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Are you tired of watching the same old boring news every day of the week? Then tune into Channel 99 News, the best news in Hazleton. Watch us live Tuesdays through Fridays at 2 p.m. We cover everything from news to sports to weather and entertainment. Will you be watching?
Hey guys, it's me, Shane Jordan from Channel 99 Sports, and welcome back. And I want to thank Jawanda Tejeda for letting me know that if I vote for my president, they'll win. Thank you, Jawanda, for that. Anyways, up and first in NBA news. Last night, the Golden State Warriors took on the Hawks. They were looking to compete for the best record in the NBA. First quarter, 22 to 18, the Hawks and the Warriors played for the best record. Leandro Barbosa finds Harrison Barnes for the dunk. There we go. Take another look at Harrison Barnes there. 24 to 18 Warriors. Second quarter, 46 to 40 Golden State. In the second, Stephen Curry hits a 3 plus the foul for the 4-point play to put the Warriors up by 10. Score 50 to 40 Warriors. Later in the third, 71 to 61, Curry had a 12 assist. This behind the back to Barbosa for the 3-pointer and 13-point lead. Then the Warriors in the fourth quarter, 80 to 66, Golden State. And in the fourth, Andre Iguodala with the steal, and he takes it all the way for the dunk, and the Warriors blow out the Hawks 114 to 95. Score 114 to 95. Barnes had 25 points. Iguodala with 21. Klay Thompson did not play at all. Kyle Korver also didn't play because of an injury. Then, now in NHL news, the Kings trying to get up 3 games on a winning streak. In the first period, there was no score. Kings' Anze Kopitar then drops the puck off for Jeff Carter, who risked the puck in the net past Josh Gibson. Score 1-0 Kings. Later, third period, 1-0 Kings. John Wisniewski passes it to the left of Ryan Getzlaf, skates to the side of the net, gets it to Patrick Morin in front of the net for the wrister to tie it up, 1-1. Later in the third period, still 1-1. Jacob Silversberg, nice behind-the-back pass to Andre Kuglo for wristed toward the goal. It bounces off Jonathan Quick. Rebound Silversberg, who scores, ducks up 2-1. Third period, still 2-1. Jonathan Musin passes from behind the net, centers the puck to Justin Williams. Williams tips it in to tie the game 2-2. Headed to overtime, Ryan Kessler's moving the puck, takes the slap shot, and goes for the game winner. Final score, 3-2 Ducks. Ryan Kessler had 1 goal. Jeff Silversberg also had 1 goal. Now for the play of the day. Estonia and the 76ers from Philly. Sixers, Jason Richardson controls the rebound, pushes up the floor. He throws it a nice alley to the Nerns. Noel, check it out. The replay, Richardson looks on as the defense as Noel gets the free for the slam. 76ers cruise to the win thanks to Noel's play of the day. That's going to be it for me. I'm Shane Jordan. We'll see you next time on Channel 99 Sports.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
French fries. Finding best potatoes.
No!
Russet. Fingerling. Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
All right, you ready for some baseball trivia?
Let's do it.
What year produced the most no-hit games in the big leagues?
7 no-hitters in 1990.
Wow, that's right. Now a question that's not trivial. How many children will witness bullying this year?
Huh.
The answer? 3 out of 4.
75%?
That's
Wow.
right. How many of them will say something?
Kids want to help, but don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov.
Hey everyone, I'm Jordan Marshalik here with your weather. There's a lot of rain coming across the country, moving up northeast. The more north it moves, the more rain becomes more of a mixed rain and snow. It seems to be coming a lot towards Pennsylvania, where we're going to get most of the mixed rain and snow. The snow showers should be starting tomorrow around 5:30 in the morning. We should be expecting about 3 to 6 inches. Looking now at temperatures, they seem to be staying around the low 30s and 40s, especially around northeastern PA, staying around the 30s. Today's temperatures, we should expect a high of 39. It is currently 32 degrees, but it will drop to 27 tonight. After tomorrow, the rest of the week isn't looking too bad. The rest of the week is looking at around the high 30s and 40s, and the high teens and 20s for the lows. Most of the week is looking pretty sunny or partly cloudy, with less wind than we had this week. Take a look at your 7-day forecast. I'm Jordan Marshalik, and I'll see you next time with weather.
That's all for now. Thanks for watching Channel 99 BCTV. Stay tuned for more live news every Tuesday through Thursday, and streaming live on our YouTube channel.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, everyone.